Hi guys, here's Patricia Misakian from the Akashic Records Institute, and today is Wisdom Wednesday. I'm here in Brazil in this amazing resort in this most beautiful city in the whole world. The name of the city is Bonito, and I wanted to create this Wisdom Wednesday for you to expand what we receive on the Sacred Crystal Codes for the week, which is also receive. So I'm going to tell you a little story. This week, I was invited to speak in an amazing international holistic convention here in Brazil. And it was just fantastic. I met the most amazing people, the big change makers in Brazil that were also invited, same as me, as a speaker. And it was just, everything was just amazing. So in the first day of the retreat, the organizer invited, they said, we're not going to open this ceremony with one thing. What we are going to do, we're going to invite every single speaker to, when they come into the stage, to bring a gift in the altar of the stage. So we had this altar and each person brought something. Actually, we didn't know we have to bring, but they just said, just bring something for the altar, for everyone that is here. So in the morning of my speech, I was having breakfast in this beautiful place here, and we have the most beautiful araras in this resort. They are red and green and they just fly so beautiful. And when I saw the arara, I said, that feels beautiful. How about I look for a feather representing the transformation that is available for everyone when they show up and they release what is holding them back, so they can have the lightness to fly higher. And so I had this idea, maybe I can go around where these araras are and I can find a feather. So after breakfast, I went to where the araras were, and there was no feather, right? So I was like, I want to receive a feather. I'm talking about receive here today, right? So I was like, I want to receive a feather, but there was no feather there. And I was like, okay, I received that. Sometimes, what is the analogy here? Sometimes we want something, but it doesn't come in the speed that we think it needs to come. So I let it go. I said, if it is meant to bring a feather to the stage, it is meant. If it's not, something better will show up. So while I was waiting for the makeup girl, I went outside and I did a nice meditation. When I opened my eyes, the most beautiful flower was just this. It reminded me, the movie Avatar, like the flower of life of Avatar, that's beautiful, that has all those beautiful pieces of energy coming out. Imagine looking like this beautiful Taurus energy. And I was like, the feather didn't come, but that is beautiful and as well powerful as well. So I brought that to the stage as a beautiful gift of representing the flower of life and all the expansion and possibilities there was for everyone. It was awesome, perfect. Now, then after, I invited everybody for a experience. They received a live Akashic clearing with me outside, and when I got outside, there was like 150 people that were participating just to receive the Akashic clearing. It was amazing. They sat down in this beautiful mandala formation. It was just amazing. It was just everything here so magical. So I was guiding the group in this process that I guide in the Akashic clearings. It's actually something that we offer every Thursday here for our members in the Institute. And as soon as I opened the energy for the circle, I looked down and there was a feather. There was this beautiful feather it was like, it wasn't an arara, but it was a beautiful brown feather. And as soon as I opened the second one, I was like, wow, what a beautiful confirmation. So I shared with everybody at the end, about the story that I was looking for this arara feather. Because the idea of lifting everyone higher, right? Trusting yourself and lifting. And then a person just came in with me with this most beautiful green. I don't have it here because I'm actually going, so everything is packed. But she brought me this most beautiful green parrot feather. It was just amazing. It's in my bag. And she was like, I opened my eyes to and was next to me, so it was meant to give it to you. And then I went inside, and my assistant said, Patricia, look what I found. And she found this amazing, amazing, amazing condor feather. The energy of this condor feather is so powerful, and it's really big. So it was a feather day, but the reason I'm telling this story for you is that in receiving, sometimes you are so focusing in what you want that you don't see everything else that is around you. So when you're opening your capacity to receive, you open your capacity to receive and you let go of the need to be exactly as you want. A condor feather is something that is really rare and is really special. When it comes to you, I've been already working with this feather. When it comes to you, it's here to support you, to like really fly high. So I thought it would be a beautiful example for you to set your intentions, be open to your desires, but also be open to be surprised. And this experience of all the feathers that show up that day for me, and they are keeping showing up as my trip to Brazil just started. I'm going to be here for almost 2 months. So to continue evolving and expanding. So this is the message for this week. Opening to receive, but not be so tied up to exactly how you think it should be. Go move through life. Let life show you. Let life surprise you, right? So wishing you an amazing week. For those of you that want to actually receive a powerful healing, I just recorded powerful healing on receiving, where I look into where you were holding back to hoping to be more expansive, to actually create the space to actually receive. So I just recorded the session and I'm going to share with the members right now, and there is still time for you to join us. All you need to do is to sign up through the Calendly here, and my team is going to email you the remote session that I created for you. I'm in this place. I have no internet on my phone. And so we are pre-recording the healing sessions for this week and next week. And then the following week, we're going to go back to, for those of you that are in the Akashic Clearing membership, we're going to go back to the regular one. But it is a powerful session. I really received the session, and I know you will too. Have a beautiful week. And for those of you that join us for our 2019 Akashic Records Certification Training, big welcome. We're going to be opening a Facebook group only for the certification, I believe next week, so stay tuned. There is many more surprises coming your way. For those of you that haven't had a chance to join the Akashic Records Certification Program, send us a message if you haven't seen a webinar, because it's going to be really, really powerful. We restructured the program and is one of the most complete Akashic Records training. My intention is to really graduate professionals that know what they are doing. There's so many people that came to me here in this weekend. Well, I learned to access the Akashic Records, but I don't feel confident, or I'm not sure what I'm doing. And that's why accessing the Akashic Records, when you, at least through the training that we give in the Akashic Records Institute, you receive the key. You receive the attunement to the key. You are connected to the records, and then we work with you for 6 months in this in-depth journey to actually support you in the whole extension of the records. My whole speech was about busting those myths about the Akashic Records that is only limited to a library. It's so much more than that. There is so much more to explore, and I cannot wait to share with those of you that are ready to transform your life. In 6 months, everything is going to change for you. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to send you an amazing day, this powerful energy from Brazil, wishing you surprises and lightness. I love you. Bye-bye.